Hey guys, we're just a little south of Salt Lake here at Screenplay in Utah. Let's go in and check it out. Hey man, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Dylan. How are you?
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm doing well.
How's it going?
John, yeah, going well.
Everyone's got a view of the mountains.
Yeah, this is nice. Yep, we've got a mountain of dirt out here that they keep hauling away, and when that's gone, it'll be
is it all
even
going to go
better,
away?
But yeah.
That's awesome. That's better for you.
Yeah, yep.
Until they put a big building right there and it blocks it all anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you been here?
I'm relatively new to the industry.
Oh, really?
Yep, just bought the company this year, and I'm learning the ropes, but I'm having fun doing it.
What made you want to get into it?
It just sounded fun, which is funny. When you get into it, you realize there can be some stressful stuff to it, but
yeah.
It's actually, it is fun.
That's awesome.
I had a background in healthcare where that can be stressful, and I thought, t-shirts, that'll be easier. And
anyways, and you guessed wrong.
I guessed wrong.
Right.
But yeah.
That's cool. So can you go show us around?
Yep,
All right, cool, let's go do it. So is this sales here up front?
Yeah, so we've got our embroidery manager, Mike, and our office manager, Sue, Michaela, our office assistant. So this is kind of where people first come in.
Right.
And then we'll just it's a big circle, so I'll kind of take you through embroidery first.
Do you get a lot of walk-ins, or do you kind of just do like appointment only?
We're 100% contract only, so most of our customers know the process, and we don't get a lot of in the office visits unless they're picking up a package or boxes, and so yeah.
So you're 100% contract.
Yep, 100%. So.
All right, cool.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so this is our embroidery department. We've got 36 heads plus a single head, so 37, and then a hat patch machine, and they're just getting into the busy season now.
Are they all running, all of them?
Yeah, we've got a day crew, and then we've got about 3 or 4 people at night as well. So we usually keep people pretty busy. And
so you're running 2 shifts on embroidery and on screen printing?
Yep, and heat transfer as well. We've got some people that do rapid tag and stuff over there for us.
Nice.
So.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are you guys mostly doing in here? Just like hats and left chests and stuff like that, or is it anything specific?
A lot of backpacks, beanies, hats. We get a lot of the higher end apparel in here. They want it embroidered, and so yeah.
Cool. This is awesome.
We've got a tower of boxes right now, but everything comes through the receiving door right here, and then gets staged, and then our embroidery department will take what they need into their area. But
so this is all staged screen printing stuff over here.
Yep, screen printing or DTG or something like that. But yeah, embroidery gets moved in pretty quick. So
yeah. I see you have 2 different machines in here.
Yeah, we're working with M&R to switch all of our old ones out for some of the new Cobras and stuff that they're selling.
Yeah. Is that what you ended up going with, was Cobra?
Yeah.
What one did you get?
16 station, 14 color. So, and then we've got other things on order. We've got the Ecotechs coming and a few other fun toys. We can't wait.
Is that going to go this way?
Yeah, right here. We'll get rid of these booths.
So you got a bunch of stuff all at once.
Rinse and a passport. Yeah, we're trying to automate as much as we can.
Right.
So, but we just hung up our sign, M&R sign recently, and
right in the middle of the room where
everyone can see it. Yep.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of stuff going on in here.
Yeah, we got a good team. That's what really makes the difference.
And you decided to get into this to get less stress than the thing you were into before?
Right, yeah. That was the plan. Didn't work out quite as I thought. But
seem to be doing really well with it, though.
Yeah, it's growing. It's been a busy summer.
Yeah, as for a lot of people. So what's your thought as far as new equipment? Are you going to kind of leave it same layout, or are you popping one out, pulling a new one in, or are you changing the flow up a little bit?
No, I think what we'll do is we'll just sell some of the old equipment and leave the layout, but just put in the new ones.
Right.
Maybe someday we'll get a bigger building and add on, but I think for now we'll just swap out some of the older machines.
It's a good sized space for sure.
Yeah, we're at about 30,000 square feet. So.
Like Cobra instead of those ones?
Cobra, and we just bought this new, I used Challenger. That just came from California 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
So we had one of the M&R techs come out and help us install that.
Yeah, that's one of the best things, getting a tech out.
Yeah,
I mean, they're printing right now, and you just bought it,
Yep.
a couple weeks ago?
Working great. Yeah, index as well, and yeah. So
Cool. So you ended up getting, you said a passport too?
yep, we got a passport, an eco rinse, an eco tax for in here. We just last month they brought a direct to screen and a unicoat for our reclaim room.
I was gonna say, did you get like the whole flow system?
Yeah.
Is that where the
look at
darkening?
it?
Yeah, let's go check it
Yeah.
out. So that eye image is new?
Yep, got the eye image and exposure unit with it. That's been awesome.
Yep, the STE.
And then on this side we've got that unicoat that speeds that emulsion
Oh yeah, it's way
up
more
quite a
efficient.
bit. And yeah, this has been
Two
great.
starlights.
Yeah. We still have our film machines if we need them to
Well, they're always good to have as a backup.
as a backup, but we'd like to move 100% to direct to screen if we can get more of these. And
Right,
yeah,
right.
It's been good.
That's a lot of stuff all at once to figure out and get going on.
Yeah. It's been a fun, busy summer. So.
Yeah. Now, are you finding you're getting a lot of this stuff and it's really helping you with the way kind of like workforce has been as far as automating and keeping your guys and kind of helping them grow instead of having to add a bunch more people as far as like automated screen room, passport, stuff like that?
Yeah. As far as people go, I feel like we still have the same amount of people.
Right.
But once we get, the full, ecotex and everything, that'll help a lot.
Right.
We ran into some issues earlier this summer where we just didn't have enough screens. We were just going through screens like crazy, and I feel like one of the best investments with that was just the unicoat, price to value.
Right.
I mean, that helped a ton to turn
the
those
ROI
screens.
on that is fast, yeah. And is
Yeah.
that helping you keep up a lot as far as getting stuff pre-pressed and ready to go?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep,
No,
it's been great.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. And you were just doing film before?
Uh-huh.
So was this area anything other than just a screen room, or was it?
Nope, it was just kind of how it is right now, but they were just manually putting on the emulsion over here and then putting them up to screens up to
coater.
dry, and then they'd come over here and get
Tape the film, carrier sheets.
Yep.
So that new equipment over here too is going to help with a lot of getting rid of all this for the most part, right?
Oh yeah.
It'll open this area up a lot better.
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna run that eco rinse this way, and then the eco tex is gonna
Long
go that
ways.
way, and then it'll just kind of go in one door, come out the other.
Right, have a good flow with it.
Yep. It's gonna be great.
Cool.
So we've got all of our fulfillment team over here. They're kind of drowning in shirts right now. But yeah, they're putting on labels, and we ordered the M&R folding polybagging machine.
Yep.
That'll help speed that up. But we've got a good team that puts on tags and poly bags and all that right now. And
How much of your stuff is actually folded in polybag?
it's a good portion. I bet you there's, 30 or 40%, 20 or 30%, somewhere in that range. Actually gets to fulfillment. Just kind of depends on what the client wants, but
Right.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And they're doing it. They're doing most of the folding by hand right now.
All of it.
All of it.
Yeah, they've got the little, blue boards.
Yep.
They're just folding it by hand, and
Yep.
we're excited to get that a little more automated.
Now, I see you have a lot of presses in here, like in specific areas. Are you saying this press is mostly doing if you have sleeves? Like they kind of always do it on this press?
Yeah, so our account managers know which presses are good at doing different things, or
Right.
they don't have to switch out, the pallets. So we'll try to schedule it according to different jobs. If we know
Right.
it's getting a sleeve, or if we know if it's a high color, we'll put it on the gauntlet or something.
Right,
versus
exactly.
one of the others. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of shops about that, and it just seems nice if you have the space to have dedicated presses for like tag, sleeves, pockets.
Yep.
Because then the presses you got that are 12, 14, 16 color aren't being eaten up by a one color sleeve print.
Yep.
So yeah, it's kind of cool you got the room for it.
Exactly.
Then you can do, the relabeling sleeves. That press could be, same sleeves or pockets, and then all your fronts and backs and complicated stuff's over there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
We walk around and see the other side over there.
Yeah, sure.
That's the biggest ASP I've ever seen.
Yeah, we bought it thinking we could maybe do like just little one color jobs and stuff, but
Right.
yeah, we're still troubleshooting it a little bit.
Right. You should check out the new M&R Global one. They have the two mid-size presses like around this size. They're nice and smooth too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they a good alternative to like a manual press?
Yeah, they take up about the same amount of space. The mid-size one, we have a Sidewinder manual right now. We're trying to replace with that press.
Okay.
So where, again, we could do sleeves and pockets and stuff like that on that press. So I don't just have a manual sitting in the corner like over there like you have that might just collect dust most of the day. I could actually be producing stuff on it. So
oh yeah.
Check it out.
So we have 2 presses per dryer on each side. We kind of alternate which way it goes. So we've got 2 going this way and then 2 going that way, back and forth all the way to the end.
Now, are you doing anything on this as far as like one-offs or samples or?
Yep, so our small
testing?
jobs, 20 or smaller, Derek's out here doing the dance with the manual press and does a great job. We still use it quite a bit for samples and things like that, So,
transfer it right over to the auto when you're ready to go.
Yep, he uses the same size screens. And Yep, it's great, so.
That's cool. Do you have to do a lot of sample runs for your customers for the contract stuff?
Yeah, we usually see the samples come through before the big orders, you know, just to get, make sure the clients, like what they're getting, and then you'll get the big orders later, so.
Right. Looks like you're using every inch of space in here right now.
Let's see, I don't know if it's better to go this way or the other way. We've got all of our inks
ink walls
organized. Yep, our ink walls.
Now, do you have a dedicated person just to tearing the presses down? As far as like cleaning off the squeegee, scraping ink out of the screens?
We don't yet. It's something we've talked about. Right now we just have our peeler doing it in between jobs. But that's something we've wanted to do, along with having someone dedicated to staging the apparel the night before.
Right. Just that pre-press guy running around, setting up and tearing down.
Yep. Yeah, we'd love to get to that point.
That's what I kind of looked like over here, was someone that was just kind of like getting everything prepped and started squeegees and flood bars.
Yep.
That's why I didn't know if you had that person yet or not.
Yeah, we've pretty much just worked in teams of 3. Our counters, they'll do a lot of stuff to help us out here and there, but for the most part, we're still working in a team of a peeler, a catcher, and an operator. And between the 3 of them, they make sure their schedule gets done for the day.
Now, are those teams consistent? Like those 3 people work with each other day in and day out, or you split them up and change them up? No,
we try to keep them together unless somebody's on vacation or something. We'll maybe try to move people around for that, covering it, but otherwise they stay together.
Are they cross training with each other? So if one's out sick, the other person can hop in and be the catcher, the puller or catcher or whatever?
Yep, everyone tries to get cross trained on peeling, catching. The operator's the tricky one, but we've got a supervisor and an assistant supervisor that cover if one of the other operators are out.
Right. Well, I mean, they're shadowing them all day, basically, anyway, so you're kind of hoping that they're sinking some of it in.
Yep, something's sticking, so.
So over here, mostly just all shipping, receiving?
Yeah, so this is just all receiving. Shipping's out the other door. We've got a couple of forklifts over here that we've used. This one's newer. We just bought it so we can get up a little bit higher with some of the
There's
shelving.
Stuff up there,
But yeah.
So your shipping's over there? Okay.
Yep. So it comes in this door. It's kind of like another circle. It comes in, gets staged, and then gets decorated, and then it goes out.
And then they're just taking it over there.
Yep.
Yeah, because you would go from here printed to folding, bagging, and then out the door over there.
Yep. Yeah, inventory doesn't stay here too long. It gets moved pretty quick. So it comes in and goes out. So.
How are you guys doing right now as far as shortages or issues or anything like that? Like contract-wise, they're sending you everything, so it's not on you to find.
We hear about it. And we do see a lot of shipments coming in from different places to do one order.
Partial shipments.
But luckily, we don't have to deal with storing inventory or anything like that here. So.
Well, sweet. It looks good. I want to come back and check it out when you get all the new stuff in here.
New stuff? I know. It's exciting.
Are you gonna have like a downtime where you're tearing old stuff out and putting new stuff in all at once? Or are you hoping it's in the winter or what?
Yeah. Well, that's the trick. Is it's supposed to come about the end of November, so we're thinking we'll have to figure out a way to still clean screens while that's getting set up. But
find a way around it.
Find a way around it. Yeah.
It's like everywhere we go, everywhere we go, we're like, man, you guys got a great view. You can't escape it. Like, you can't not have it. It's everywhere.
Mount Timpanogos, yeah, it's great. I live just 5 minutes up the road, and
Oh, really?
commute's close. Yeah, it's a great area. Utah's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we've been here a couple days, and that's how we're feeling about it. Brett's like, I'd move here tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a growing area. There's a lot of new warehouses. There's a big, tech hub, I guess, up on the point of the mountain there.
Right.
A lot of the fintech companies and stuff have established themselves.
Right.
But that's
Now,
good.
you said you are kind of new to the industry. Did you, when you got this place and bought it, did you kind of just take over where the other guy was as far as like the contract customers and stuff like that?
Yep.
So that's kind of nice,
It's
walking
been
into
good.
knowing that you can just keep going.
Yeah, the biggest benefit is just the team, that they put together has just been phenomenal, and it's been great to learn with these guys.
Right.
So.
What made you want to get into apparel printing other than you just thought it would be cool? Like, what did you?
Honestly, it was close to home. I was looking for something else to do, and again, I mean, I know better now, but at the time, I'm like, hey, yeah, t-shirt sounds fun.
Right.
So.
I mean, it is fun. It's interesting. It's a different industry.
It's definitely
but
fun.
it's not. You can't just walk in and be like, I'm just gonna make t-shirts all day.
Right. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye.
Right. So you feel pretty good about your decision now that you're in it and doing it and everything?
Yeah. Yep. It's been great.
Well, you just invested a lot into new machines, so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it seems like you're doing really well.
Yep. We're in growth mode right now, and my wife's been involved. She helps doing our invoicing and helps with fulfillment. And I've even had my kids down here folding shirts. So it's been great.
Putting them to work.
Yep.
It's good. It's awesome. So what's your main focus in the business?
Yeah, I think I've tried to be more working on the business than in it.
Right.
Although it's fun to learn, all the differences with the inks and things of that.
Right.
If you asked me to go run a press, it'd probably take me 5 times as long as some of these guys.
I'm the
to set
exact
up.
same way. I mean, when I started my company, I was always the sales guy, and I was always the one working on the business and the marketing and all that stuff. And I do tons of research to find stuff, figure stuff out. Like if we were going to add a new department, I would do the research. I would try to build a department, and then I would hand it off to people that are better at it than me, and be like, all right, you do this now. And then I'd go back to the office and do a new thing or do more marketing or whatever. So I fully get what you're saying, like working on the business. So.
Yep. Awesome. I sure appreciate you coming
man.
out.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
You're a super rad shop. I like it a
Pleasure
lot.
to meet you. And,
It's real nice. I'm glad you guys are growing like you're growing, and I'm definitely excited. If I'm ever back in Utah, I'd love to see how it's laid out once you get all the new stuff in.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good
Thanks.
one.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you
it,
as
man.
well.
Yeah,
Take
we'll see you
care.
around.
See-